Oh, hi everyone. Look here. It's a coconut. And lots of put it on the ground. Ha ha, it's a toy. Ha ha. Okay, guys, let's check out number 18. I don't know what this is. A question or what? It's a question. And this is our life of the world. Okay.
What was on day 18?
It was a question. I already so dumb.
Oh, you know that's a speech bubble. That maybe it's a question. Maybe it's something that someone is saying. That's pretty cool.
Mommy. Oh. Okay, everyone. Do you like my Spider-Man Sammy's Auntie Melissa gave to me? Thank you. And let me show you something else.
Very good. Are you ready to get started?
And now let me show you what this does.
Did you show everyone you got a haircut?
Yeah, look at my haircut.
All right, are we ready to see what that speech bubble is about?
No, it's a question.
You think it will be a question?
Yes.
All right, let's find out.
Okay, everyone. Mom's in.
Okay.
What?
All right, get the book. Get the book.
On it, ready. Ready, guys? Whoa, whoa.
Oh, you better hurry. I'm going to grab it. Oh, you got it too fast. All right, day number 18. Are you going to sit down there or are you going to come up here? Hello? Oh, I think you're already there. Wait, stop. That was 17, our day with the angel, which means next is day number 18. Beautiful. Oh, that'll fall over. Hey, what do you see right here down at the bottom?
A grasshopper?
Is it a grasshopper
Ow.
or a cricket?
A cricket.
Does it look like Jiminy Cricket?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get started. Are you going to come or am I going to read it over here myself?
Many cricket. A cricket.
A cricket?
Yes.
Like a Jiminy Cricket?
Yes.
All right, you ready? Here we go. Okay. Day number
18.
18.
The
Can you sit back just a little bit so mommy can see? There we go. Day number 18, the
the
world's longest quiet game. Do your parents ever ask you to play the quiet game? Especially in the
Yes.
car? Do we ever ask you to play the quiet game? We say, let's play the quiet game and see who could be quiet the longest. Have we ever played that before? Sometimes I'd like to play that game. Have you ever played the quiet game?
Mommy, I like to play who stays under the water the longest.
Ooh, can you hold your breath for a long time? That is a long time. Are you guys holding your breath too to see how long you can hold your breath? Are you sure you're not breathing through your nose? Oh, wait. I felt you exhale. Yeah, there it is. You can hold your breath for a long time though. Let's get started. This is not the hold your breath game. This is the world's longest quiet game.
No, let's
But
do
you
that
gotta
one
sit
now.
still. Mommy has to hold the book in one spot and you keep moving your hands and you make it really hard for me. So pick a spot for your hands.
The story of the story.
You gotta sit up, buddy. Your head is like in my way and I can't read. There we go. The story of Elizabeth.
Elizabeth again.
Yeah, remember yesterday was part 1, so this must be part
2.
2. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time holding you now. It's like the first couple days you stayed still, and now you do not stay still.
I'm so excited.
You're so excited. Okay, the story of Elizabeth, and do you remember what her husband's name is?
Salorius.
Do you guys remember what his name is? Zachariah. The story of Elizabeth and Zachariah, part 2.
Zachariah.
All right, this is a long intro, you guys. I'm sorry. Let's get going. Do you remember what the angel said to Zachariah? Don't be afraid. God is coming to stay. And your baby boy will prepare the way. That's right. Your wife will get pregnant today. And do you remember how Zachariah told his wife Elizabeth about that?
No.
No, well, if you remember from yesterday, he didn't really tell her. He wrote it on something called a tablet. I know it's not like an iPad or a Kindle or something that you might have today. Back then, a tablet was a hard piece of clay that you wrote on. Sort of like paper, but dirtier and heavier. Okay. But wait a minute. Why do you think Zachariah was writing on a tablet instead of just telling Elizabeth that they were going to have a baby? Any ideas? Why do you think he wrote it down instead of using his words?
Because I think Jesus told him.
Oh, remember the angel told him, but then why would he write it down instead of using his words? Let's find out. Well, when the angel told Zachariah that he was going to be a dad, Zachariah didn't believe him. God had been silent for so long that Zachariah thought God would never speak again. The angel must have had a sense of humor because he said, Zachariah, don't you think God has something to say? I'll tell you what, because you didn't believe me, you won't be able to talk at all until your baby is born. You'll still have your mouth and your tongue and your teeth and your lips and even the little hangy ball in the back of your throat. Do you remember what that's called? Uvula. Can you open your mouth real wide so we can see your uvula? Say ah. See if you guys can find your uvulas. All right, ready? So he'll have, he'll still have all those things, his tongue, his mouth, his lips, everything, but no voice. He won't be able to talk.
Why won't he be
Because he didn't believe God. Sure enough, when Zachariah walked out of the temple, he couldn't say a word. He kept waving his hands around and pointing to his mouth, and eventually everybody figured it out. Zachariah couldn't talk. Have you ever played the quiet game? It's hard to sit quietly for 2 minutes, isn't it? How about 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Is that pretty hard to be quiet for 10 minutes? Now, can you imagine going 9 months and not saying anything at all? That is 394,200 minutes. That's a lot of minutes. Not even the best quiet game champion can do that.
Yes. Open that door.
But Zachariah did, because God was teaching Zachariah to listen to him and to trust him. And throughout those 9 months, God was with Zachariah. Even when it was hard, even when he couldn't speak, even when everyone started to say he would never speak again, God was with Zachariah. At last, Elizabeth and Zachariah had their baby, and Zachariah must have learned how to listen to God, because the first thing he did was write on a tablet. And God said, name this baby John. And Zachariah had learned how to listen to God and trust him, because he named the baby John.
Do the
Okay.
pray in this one,
Okay.
okay?
The next thing you know, as soon as Zachariah wrote down that the baby's name is John, because that's what God told him, the next thing you know, Zachariah started to whisper, and then he started to talk, and then he started to sing. God had given him his voice back, because now he knew how to listen to God. Zachariah could hardly contain his excitement. He gathered everyone in the house, jumped on top of a table, and sang in the loudest voice that he could muster. For such a long time, God seemed
far away.
But now he has heard what we hoped, and
Pray.
God is coming to earth to stay. Hooray!
More tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, tomorrow we'll do day number 19. We're getting closer and closer and closer and closer and
Mommy,
closer.
we are gonna do more.
We're going to do Mormors too. Mormor has Advent stuff too. Say bye, everybody.
More has Evelyn drawers.
Yeah, there's drawers to open, and what do you get inside? Stuff for your nativity, right? Like angels and stuff like that. What do you think will be on the last day?
Jesus.
I think you're right. Say bye,
Mama
guys.
told me.
You think Mormor told you already?
Yes.
Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.